Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for April 20th, 2020. Today we're looking at the EURUSD, the euro, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. We've seen this currency pair tightening up a bit over the past several weeks since the significant drop that we saw a couple of months or last month in March. We see the big black trend line, the significant fall all the way from up here into the 115 level all the way down into the mid 106 level. Significant bearish trend. Then it came up a little bit, about halfway, a little bit more than halfway of that black trend line along the blue trend line, about a little bit more than halfway along the bearish red trend line. Same thing coming back up along the short black trend line, and now here we are coming back down. We see somewhat of a consolidating or triangle pattern happening here. If we just take a line like this, and let me make this darker color so it's easier to see. Let's just make it black. We see that black trend line and the falling highs right here, and you see this black trend line with somewhat of a rising low. So we see the market kind of bouncing around in there, don't we, inside that triangle pattern. So as long as it stays in there, we could be looking for that to continue. Maybe a little bit of a rise back to the top or a fall back down to the bottom for a period of time. Eventually, it's going to break this pattern, and we'll look for either a more significant downtrend or reversal to go back up here for the euro dollar. Taking those off real quick, again, that's been the pattern for a while now. It doesn't mean it'll continue, just something to observe. Right now, the market seems to be a bit more bearish. The USD has been going up a bit since last week, and now we see the euro dollar going down. And we'll look at the USD later on in the trade room today. Anyway, let's take it down to the 4-hour time frame. Look at it bouncing around in here. I am observing this, of course, red trend line right here. Very interesting, as the market had a significant sell-off, bouncing around between the orange shaded area, top of this black box, purple zone in the middle, and yellow zone at the bottom. Yellow zone is 1.082510. Purple zone 1.086050, and the orange zone 1.08800890. We are coming off of the orange zone as resistance near that red line, but coming off of that as resistance, challenging the purple zone. What I'm likely looking for today is the market to continue doing what it's doing. It's been more bearish. It's been falling off of the orange shaded area, challenging the purple zone. I'm looking for the clean break of the purple zone of 10850, 1.0850. A clean break of that level will likely look for the continuation of just current momentum. We don't have any significant news on our calendar today to cause anything to be more significant than the other, but we'll just look for the market continuation, really, is what we're looking for. So a break of the orange zone and continuation down to the yellow shaded area down here. Break of the purple zone, sorry. Break of the purple zone and the continuation down to the yellow zone down here at 108.25. And of course, if it breaks there, we'll look for it to go lower. One other observation that I was making a few minutes ago, I'm going to actually take this red trend line and put it over to this side and bring it up like this. This is an interesting pattern because it's something similar to what we would expect to see with a head and shoulders pattern. If you are looking for some technical pattern like that, if you look right here where the black circle is, that is or would be considered maybe the left hand shoulder of the head and shoulder pattern, and we're looking at this side being the right hand shoulder of that pattern. And very interesting how it connects in the middle right here. So we see those three connecting historical resistance and support levels. So if that holds and under the orange zone, I'm again looking more bearish than bullish, looking for it to stay under the orange zone, challenge the purple zone as it is, break the purple zone, challenge the yellow zone. That would be somewhat the neck level if you were, again, observing it as a somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern. That yellow zone would be your neck level, and of course a break of that yellow zone, we'd be looking for the continuation down to the pink zone, the 107.85 level. So that's why I tend to be a little bit more bearish today. It's really what's happening between these two trend lines here, the red trend line and this black trend line here, is if it's going to continue to play out there, staying under the orange zone, challenging the purple zone and continuing to the yellow zone seems to be the continuation of this pattern. And the risk right now is it breaks above the orange zone. Now, obviously, I would prefer to sell the orange zone, but we're not there. So unless it takes another challenge of the orange zone, the next thing I'm looking for is the breakdown of 108.50, the purple zone, and continuation to the yellow zone for the euro dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.